What is up, guys? Wanted to make a really quick video here, and this is just a product I bought because I kind of had a dilemma, and this is gonna solve it for me, so I figured I would share it with you guys. What this is a water leakage tester, double barometer air pressure gauge, and this is for computer water cooling. So let's just open this up and see what all we got in here. And it seems the brand on it says FreezeMod. I did get this off of Amazon. This is not sponsored by any, means. I completely paid for this, bought it because I need a product such as this. So let's get this open. So this is all you get in here. And I noticed there's absolutely no instructions whatsoever. Just to kind of explain the reason I even bought this. So I'm upgrading my computer system. For me, it's an upgrade. For some of you guys, maybe a downgrade. But I got me a used 2080 Ti on eBay. And prices are getting quite affordable. So I said, why not? So I got the 2080 Ti. And I got a used water block. And this water block was, it was kind of dirty and gunky in there. So I took out all the screws. I cleaned it all out real good. Obviously, it was not connected to this card when I did this. And the back plate for even the vanes were, let me see if I can get closer. So this section is actually connected. It's like a back plate on here. And there's a little gasket, and I'm a little bit afraid between that gasket and then this gasket that goes all the way around. So this is a gasket that goes all the way around here. I'm afraid that it might leak. So I bought this so I can pressure check it. So I need to get me a plug so I can plug this up, and then I can pressure test this to see if it'll hold pressure before I start introducing water to this. And if it doesn't hold, we're gonna have water all over this stuff, so we don't want that. So let's get to testing. And just so you know, guys, it does not come with any extra plugs, so I'm gonna have to get a plug out of my computer because I don't have any spare ones. And I'm gonna put one plug here, and then I'm gonna plug this in the other one. So let's pause and do that. All right, guys, so check it out. I took this plug out and put it back here, and I grabbed this plug out of my radiator so I can just do this test while it's sitting up like this. So one thing I noticed, so this part screws out, but there's no part of this that really free spins. So it looked like it's going to be a bit of a challenge to actually connect this to the device. Like, it seems like I'm either going to have to spin the card or spin the pump. Yeah, so I'm going to hold this up in the air. And so it's connected, but as you guys can see, that's a little bit clunky. It'd be nice if there's like maybe a quick connect or something where you could spin this on and then quick connect it here. Or maybe there was a free spinning function. That would be nice. So by the way, guys, this was like $25, $26 or something. So there are like name brand ones, and they cost a lot more, of course, but I wanted to give this one a try. But if I had a really expensive car, like I said, I got this one used on eBay. If I had some really expensive stuff, I'd probably go ahead and pay $50 for the name brand tester. But so here we go. So apparently there is some controversy on how far you want to pressure test these components at. I am going to be talking in PSI. I've seen online where people are saying 0.5 bar and all this stuff. Hey, look, guys, I'm sorry, I'm in America. We're talking in PSI. So I have seen some people say as high as 25 PSI, and you want to test that and leave it for 5 to 15 minutes and make sure that the pressure doesn't drop off. Some people are saying as low as 12 PSI, and some people are saying 25 is a little high. So I'm gonna go somewhere kind of in the middle. I'm gonna take it to 20 PSI, and we're gonna leave it there. So here, the blue parts of the gauge, let me kind of go a little closer here. So the blue part of the gauge is the PSI. So I've got my pump over here. I'm just gonna use my hand to pump it. Okay, so this is coming straight out. Boom. So I'm gonna put this card in a safe place so it doesn't get damaged. So guys, like I said, I took off this acrylic part and I cleaned this all out, and I completely forgot that I had some screws left over because I just put in all the screws on top, but there are some screws that go in from this other side and I completely forgot to install them. So good thing I tested this, because water would have came flowing out of this thing like nobody's business. All right, so I've got the screws installed, and let's go ahead up to 25 PSI. All right, so it's a little bit over. Now I've got this particular plug, which is actually a pressure relief valve. So I can actually relieve pressure that way. So let me go back. All right. So you guys can see I'm sitting at 25 PSI, and I'm gonna let that sit there. All right, guys, so it's actually been past 30 minutes. I actually kind of forgot about it, and it seemed to have, I mean, maybe it dropped down a little bit, or maybe it wasn't ever quite at 25, but I would say this is a good 24. So maybe we've lost about a PSI, and I mean, that could be just the way I got this screwed on, but I actually think it's good. I think it's good to go. So guys, as you can see, as far as this this pressure tester is concerned, it seems to be pretty good. I mean, like I said, the way it attaches could be better, but it gets the job done, and this is all you'll need it for like 15-20 minutes. You test it and you're all good. So when I get my whole new loop connected, I'm going to use this to test the entire loop. You know, I've got a bunch of hard tubing I'm gonna have to deal with, so I want to test it all out. I'll feel a lot better before just adding water to the system. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'd recommend it. It does the job, and there's a link in the description if you want to pick one up. They are cheap, and there you go. Yeah, guys, if you want to see more, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll have some more videos. I'll make a little series about the water cooling and a little bit of a refresh to my my system. Peace. See you later.